Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of ESPN 9, The Nacho, covering the most important sporting events that there are, especially exclusive coverage of the Goodell Hunting Fantasy Football League. I'm coming in a bit late, right under the wire for this last week, and under the wire for Sunday, I guess. I missed Thursday completely, but either way, better late than never, so let's get started. I was hoping that I would get the weekly winner this week, but unfortunately, my mom took it right away from me fairly handily as well. So let's take a look at that first. She was playing Jake that week. She had some really solid games for most of her team, really. Chris Godwin, Cooper, Taylor, and Carter both really killed it. I mean, Carter especially has been having a really nice season. 95 receiving yards, 77 rush yards, and a touchdown. Antonio Gibson, of course, that Washington football team, not looking great, but she still came away with a weekly winner, so hard to say anything. Jake relied on Mike Williams from the Chargers, who only got him 2 receptions for 19 yards, and Higbee as his tight end, who only got him 25 receiving yards on 3 receptions for 5 points. And then his kicker defense, just not enough from them. AJ Brown, I should say, really his only good receiver this game. We've got 155 yards and a reception touchdown from him. So Penny coming away with her second weekly winner. She's already up to 2, and the rest of us are being embarrassed. I'll go right back to me. I was hoping for that weekly winner, didn't quite get it. Dayman coming off a weekly winner, and really not a good game for him. He kept Calvin Ridley in, who is dealing with some non-football related issues and is out. Jerick McKinnon also apparently did not get any points. I'm going to take a quick look here. It looks like he just didn't do anything. Not sure exactly what happened there. Stafford had a pretty good game for him. 3 passing touchdowns for over 300 yards. But that was really the only person on his team. Gee Louise. Really looking bad. Tampa Bay against New Orleans, -2. Wow. Tom Brady, on the other hand, was the quarterback against New Orleans, getting him 40.6 points. Cortland Sutton, that Denver offense is really struggling right now, unfortunately. But Tyler Lockett had a comeback game, 142 yards. Darrell Henderson, Joe Mixon, still both looking really good. Zeke, not looking so great. Hopefully he starts to pick it up again. And then the Cincinnati was one of the highest rated defenses for that week. And just the Jets just came away with it. And that rookie quarterback, or was he a rookie? I'm not sure what he is. But he came in and really had an amazing game against them. Either way, 152 points for me to 60 to Nate. Probably the biggest blowout of the week from what I would guess. Let's look at the closest game for the week, and that would be Farfy. Another lackluster performance, but Jack had an even worse one. So she did get the win. At least everyone on her team played. So that is a better week than last week. Robert Woods was her standout with a rushing touchdown, a reception touchdown, and 35 reception yards. Jalen Hurts did all right. CeeDee Lamb also did okay. Her team did just enough to come away with the win. Jax did not. Of course, Mahomes has been struggling of late. 275 passing yards and a touchdown, but not the Mahomes that we expect, and almost less than half of his, or about half of his projections. Looking down, he did get nothing out of Gronk, who I believe took last week off, ruled out of the game before it started for back spasms, and now he's got to bye this week. So that's 2 weeks in a row for Gronk, unfortunately, and I think it was probably Waller's bye, so he didn't have many options as far as that went. Looking at the rest of his team, again, not much going on. It was a very close game. Just over 2 points separated them. Farfy came away with a close win. She is still in ninth place, 4-4, and Jack is also in 5-3 now in fourth place. So they're still both in it, but that was a bad performance. Let's move on to the worst performance of the week by Manny. Let's see what happened here. Again, everyone on his team played, so let's just give it to him there. Hopkins, nothing out of Hopkins. I mean, 8 points out of your who should be the number one receiver in the league. Just not much there. Carson Wentz, surprisingly, his only good player this week. Everyone else in single digits. Really struggled this week. Caroline did not break 100 points. Najee Harris and Debo Samuel really kept her in it. Harris with 91 rush yards and a touchdown. Debo Samuel 171 reception yards. He is struggling with an injury now, but it looks like he'll be fine for this week. There's not much more to say about this week. I mean, Caroline would have played many other people and still lost, but she is 4-4 and still in sixth place because she was really killing at the beginning of the season. Last couple of weeks she struggled. Let's see if she can come back. Moving on. Rainbow Sherbert. This is Andrew fighting against Kyle. Got the win. It's just amazing how it works out where sometimes you've got the lowest scorers playing each other and the highest scorers playing each other. Kyle would have had a win against most of their teams. He gets his third loss of the season. He's still sitting in second place, so he's sitting pretty. Andrew is sitting in third place, so they're both looking good. Let's take a look. Ryan Tannehill really has been doing well. At least fantasy-wise for Kyle. 3 passing touchdowns, 265 yards. 2 interceptions, though. Didn't really hurt him too much on the box line for our league, but still not looking too good. Let's see. Moving on, we've got Cordell Patterson, again, has been doing very well this season. I'm sorry, I got to look at this really quick. Cordell Patterson looking very good this season. He is one of those guys that is just able to come away with points every single week. And he's playing wide receiver. He's playing running back. He said he could play defensive back. He said he could play anywhere, basically. That's the way he works. Rest of his team, really, I mean, just solid all around. Robinson still struggling on Jacksonville. We'll see if Urban Meyer ever starts to learn how to use that guy. And then, obviously, Damian Williams still looking good as the running back for Kansas City. On Bloxy's side, Tyreek Hill, even though he's got a quarterback struggling, he's still getting the points out of it, 94 yards and a reception touchdown. Austin Eckler had a great game, 65 yards, 1 reception touchdown, 60 reception yards. That dual threat really helping him out in a half PPR league. And, of course, Herbert, I mean, 2 pass touchdowns, 200 yards, but he did have 2 interceptions as well, so struggling a little bit there. But really, the win came from his defense and his kicker, Nick Folk, 15 points, Denver's D, 16 points. That gave Bloxy the win. Let's look down our last one. We've got Morgan still sitting in first place, 6-2, getting the win against Danny Luna, who I am playing this week. Luna, I'm assuming, we haven't talked, but I'm assuming we have a water bet going on. You are projected to win by quite a bit, so I don't think you'll be too upset about that, but I'm going to say we have that water bet scheduled. You still owe me, I believe it's 1 right now, which we are going to do in person. Let's see who got the points here. Josh Allen having a great season, 38 points, 2 passing touchdowns, and a rush, 250 yards passing. Aaron Jones really doing well for those Green Bay Packers, 24.5 points, 1 rushing touchdown, 59 rush yards, 51 reception yards, another dual threat. And Elijah Mitchell looking good this year, 137 rush yards and a touchdown. He is also nursing an injury, so we'll see if he plays this week. For Luna's side with the loss, he's had some solid points. He may be in 11th place with only 2 wins, but he's had some solid points. So he can still come away with it. Sorry, 1 second. I got to look at this. Okay. Because he's getting the points, he's just not getting the wins. Michael Pittman Jr., 27.6 points. Keenan Allen, 18.7. Damian Harris, 17.8. And then Devontae Booker, the former Denver Broncos player, 19 points on 65 reception yards, 60 rush yards. He's apparently doing a lot better with receiving than he used to. Let's take a look at this week since I am so late. Well, league, let's see. I push my team. There we go. Okay, this week I'm playing Luna. Like I said, he is already projected 10 points ahead of me. We'll see what happens there. Looks like we got a pretty close game going on between Penny and Bloxy. They're only separated by 4 points. Penny's already got 50 on the week from Thursday night. Jake and Caroline, nothing going on yet, but Caroline projected to win handily. Nate projected to lose handily to Farfy. Big surprise there. He's just had a struggle season. At least Farfy looks like she's going to get some points this week. Morgan's starting off rough with a -1, but still projected to win by 22 points. And then, last but not least, Jack projected to win by 27 points over Kyle. So things are shaping up. We've got the Grand North, 1-5-3, 2-4-4s, 1-3-5. So things are pretty close there. Francophone South is still the one struggling a lot. You've got Kyle and Caroline doing well, but Dayman, Nate, and Danny, Luna, both 2-6. And then the Anglophone South, the strongest one so far. No losing records in the Anglophone South. Okay, good luck, everybody. See ya. I'll do it Monday night, I guess, or more likely Tuesday. But either way, for ESPN 9, the Nacho, this is Graham Button signing out.